It's the city of rock and roll, and this place sure is rocking as they await the start of this one. We're here at Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland, Ohio. Weather's starting to get a bit colder, but playoff hopes burning bright as ever for most of our teams as we get underway here in Week 12. And this drive will start inside the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll start with a give to Harris. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap to Fields. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So now it's gonna be 3rd and long. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
Fields on 3rd. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. It's a 54-yard punt that time, and the Browns will go on offense. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Set.
Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Again, it's Chubb. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Here's Watson, 1st and 10. That's to his back, Nick Chubb. He's got a gain of 6 there. Tackling like his dad, Joey Porter Jr. making that play.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Play action, it's Watson. Vacates quickly left side. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
First six.
Chubb here on first down. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. On the move, headed right. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. Jerry Jeudy, the intended receiver. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
You know, Kate, it looked to me like this one, he leaves the pocket, and this is where you're out on the schoolyard, out on the playground, and you're looking for your buddy to find that connection. Unfortunately, receiver QB, they could not find the completion that time.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They send a man in motion. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Connection made to Jeudy. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Offense looking confident, but they need 4 here on 4th down.
Reset. 9.
They're going for it. Here's Watson. Moore's got it. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That's a gain of 10, and staring at a turnover on downs, Brock, they pick up the first instead.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out, well, they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
Motioning the tight end now. Chubb running out of the gun. And they bring him down at the 25-yard line after surrendering some good yardage. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Alert! Alert! 34. 9, go! 9, go!
Here's 2nd and 2. Into the hands of Elijah Moore. And he gets this forward to the 19.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
This is it.
From the red zone now. Can't get it to him. Incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So it'll be 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Reset. 54.
They are running from the gun with Chubb. And he gets taken down immediately right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
That's it.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Extra man in the secondary for the Steelers. 3rd down coming up.
That's it.
Throwing is Watson. Dumps it off to his running back.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal.
That's it. 59.
Watson escapes the pocket. He just throws this one away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover. Wisely throwing it away.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal.
That's it. Out.
Chubb. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Browns have a great first drive and get the game's first points. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown. Hopkins knocks the extra point through. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Returning it from the 16. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go.
Carried by Harris here to start the drive. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Completed here to Pickens. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers reach pay dirt for the first time this game. George Pickens, the touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Hubbard with a return here. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
26. 26. Alert. Out from
They begin the drive with Chubb. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Patrick Queen ranging in for the tackle. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
At 59.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. Man in motion wasn't set in time. Just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Set.
Here's Watson. Chased out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Set. At 59.
They've got a man in motion. They'll throw on 3rd and long. Then he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. It's scored as a 51-yard punt. And the Steelers will take over possession. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Out of the the shotgun. Fields. Complete right side to Washington. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And this one doesn't go far. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
Tried to mix in a little wide receiver carry and catch this defense on its heels. We've seen it work time and again, and it almost got there. Without that tackle, we could have seen a big gainer. To give some credit to the defense where credit is due.
Third and 4 coming up now. Fields out of the gun. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. They get 22 on that one. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down. Another throw for Fields. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Allen on the catch. It's a gain of 22. And that's a Steelers first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Still sticking with the passing game. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah.
That's so cool. He really did it all for him, didn't he? First he forced the turnover, and then he set them up in a better spot with a really nice return. Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him, too. One more move, and he might have broken it for 6.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. And off to Chubb to start the drive. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. They're down to their final one in this half. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Set.
Staying on the ground here with Chubb. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Alert.
First and 10. Here's Watson. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. Offense up to the line fast.
Dino, go!
This defensive battle has reached the 2-minute warning. The Browns trying to make some noise before halftime. Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long.
Reset! To the car! Dino, go!
Another try following the sack. That's caught. It's the Clemson rookie. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Reset!
Putting the tight end in motion. On 3rd down, they'll go with Chubb. And without much room, he's going to go down at the 32-yard line. Now a stoppage as they attend to an injured player, and that looks like Nick Chubb. Pretty important piece of that offense who was hurt on that play.
A 49-yard attempt.
And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And the score remains knotted 7-all.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
The Steelers with some very good field position. They get set 1st and 10. Now they send their back in motion right. His pass caught by Allen. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here we go.